Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Lovely to see you. I'm well, thanks. And you?
Yeah, well, thank you.
This is the second part of our little chat about Mama Haven moms introducing the sessions for everyone out there who wants to know a little bit about what you'll experience when you come along. So thanks, Sarah, for signing up for this. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, hi, I'm
Briefly.
Sarah. I've got two kids. My eldest is 3 and in childcare normally, and I have a 6-month-old baby boy called Leo. And he's nearly 6 months, and we've been coming to Mama Haven since he was 9 weeks old.
Wow, time flies, right?
Yeah.
So you just come with your youngest because Mama Haven is we advertise it for non-walkers. I think that's the only way to make it a haven if you don't have any boisterous toddlers running around and wanting your attention. So for second time mums, I think Linda shared it last week how nice it was for her to just have something to come to with her youngest. But I'd like to hear it from you, Sarah. I think people want to hear
Yeah,
it
I
from you.
think
What brought you?
I think when I've got both the children, you end up doing things that are very toddler focused, and then baby just kind of gets dragged to what you're doing. But on days when I've got just Leo, it's really nice to do something that is very baby focused and also mum focused. And lots of the toddler groups are very toddler focused. So that's why it works so well for us. And that's why I was looking for to have on one of my days with just Leo while he's so little. Um,
Mm.
and also, you know, trying to get him for something that's calmer and not having to think about toddlers being the focus or, taking up most of the space. And whereas this is very baby centered on him and mum centered. So that's
Yeah,
a big
that's what
difference.
we're trying to create there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like you say that it's mom-centered because that's why I call it Mama Haven. And actually, I wonder if it confuses people because it's for moms with moms in mind, and moms are in the focus of attention. But of course, you all come with your babies. So um, I heard one of the members describing it to someone else, and she says, "Yeah, it's all about us moms, and the babies are just there."
Yeah, I think sometimes, I mean, it's very like the babies can be asleep, awake, engaged, or, it doesn't, they are very much there. And it's the mums that are really, because we things like discussions and speakers. And so it's with the babies in mind, but it's not, it's also that you're doing something for yourself, not just for the baby, which is nice.
Mm. And maybe people listening would like to hear a bit more about what you like about these sessions, and you mentioned speakers, so maybe you could tell people what your favorite sessions have been so far, what you enjoy about them.
So like you've organized quite a few speakers. Sometimes Esther is the speaker and leads a discussion, and sometimes we have people coming in from different um, professions or all linked to mothering and things that maybe you wouldn't necessarily have access to immediately. So it's through your good contacts. So we had a really lovely, lovely girl came and spoke to us about elimination communication, which is about training and about use of cloth nappies. And that was really interesting. And about training your child to grow up knowing what a potty is, even from birth, things that are really interesting. And not as a you must do this, but as a have you ever thought about doing this? And we've had singing sessions with Hiranya, which have been lovely, which has been like very inclusive and basically singing your way like to your baby and how that can be calming. So those two stick out as they were really, really good. I know there's also been a lot of talk about birth and postpartum and everything, and the fourth trimester that we've had as well. It's
Yeah,
been really
yes, I
interesting.
love those talks myself, actually. Yeah, the Closnappy and the elimination communication was Aki who did that session for us. And yeah, and all the speakers I invite, most of the speakers, I should say, are mothers themselves. So they've got first-hand experience and they also have professional experience. and yeah, they be handpicked, and they're mostly local. So the idea is that you get to meet them in a kind of low pressure environment, and they can give you a little bit of an digest and a summary of what they do. And then if you feel like, if any of the moms in the group feel like they need to or want to spend more time or get more out of these lovely contacts, then you'll find out the ways to do that. And just sometimes it's hard to just see a website or a flyer. It doesn't really give you the full picture, does it? So it's nice to meet someone face to face and get a proper connection with them. So maybe just one more question, because I always say we're living in Barnet and there's so much on offer. Wherever I look, there are baby classes. We're very lucky here, and there's a lot of families around. So loads of classes, all sorts, for there's something for everyone. So you've been coming for quite a while, and I really, really appreciate your presence in the group. I'd just like to know, what do you think sets this group apart from maybe the other groups? How is it different for those who are wondering why choose this and maybe not another?
I think it's quite mother focused, and also it's very easy to meet from the group. Everybody is kind of trusting of each other, so you kind of feel that if you share something in group, it's kind of shared and it wouldn't be shared elsewhere. And lots of us do things like there's a cafe and we stay on afterwards, and we have we spend time together. We've got to know each other, and that's really valuable. Particularly, we've spoken about for people who haven't maybe done things like baby classes or like NCT, and having people who know what you're going through and is very valuable. And I think also you feel that we're doing a class where we're sharing things together, and people giving each other advice and learning from your expertise. So you're all kind of bonded by this together, and then it's allowing us to make friends ourselves, which is really important as well. So it's kind of feel like you're catching up when you come. You're catching up with people and making sure everybody's all right. And you know that if you've had a bad week, that everybody will be supportive of you, which is really, really important. So
I think you described it really beautifully. The intimate nature of the group. It's never too big, so we have small numbers, and that gives that kind of intimacy and that the bonding opportunity. And like you say, the venue is so lovely. I just feel like we're so lucky to have this in our vicinity. The Hope Corner Community Centre is just it's a lovely room. It's bright and spacious and warm, and we have toys, we have mats, and we have comfy chairs, although we all end up sitting on the floor at the end, don't we?
Yeah, I mean but it's very well, it's very welcoming, and you know that if you've had a bad night, somebody else has also had a bad night, so it's very it's a nice calm way to be place to be, calm way to go into the day. Really recommend.
Thank you, Sarah. And I think Linda also mentioned the sort of affordability of the group. I hope we try and make it accessible for everyone, so there is all accessibility at all price points, that whatever you can afford, and nobody will be excluded because they can't afford the price. So I'd like everyone to just say if it's a problem, even we just don't know. There is so much going on out there, and it's difficult times. So I feel like everyone deserves a community, and mothers at this stage, at this transition of going from pregnant to the first few months of life with a baby, whether it's first or second or fifth, it's there to experience.
I think I would recommend it if somebody had a newborn baby and were very not sure what to go to, because so many of the groups are geared for older babies and toddlers. So this is something you can come to immediately as soon as you feel able to. So that is really important. And we've had some really young babies. So.
100%. Well, Sarah, I know that you've got a little one waiting for you in not far, and so thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and sharing this, and I hope people out there finding it useful. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. That is.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.